Hey, what's up? How is everyone doing today? And welcome back to another build tutorial. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to build your own gaming tech store full of computers, consoles, games, you name it. And if you do enjoy this tutorial, please smash that like button. I'd really appreciate that. With all that said, let's jump into the build. Here are all the materials that you will need for this build. The plot of land you'll need for this build is 22 by 19 blocks. So first up, just starting from this block here, I've got some grey concrete. I'm just going to build up 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just moving around, I'm going to place another 2 grey concrete just there. And then just build this up another 6 blocks just there. And then just moving back round to the front, let's grab some blue concrete here. And then from this point here, I'm going to go across 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm just going to build this up so it's level with this wall just here. And then once we've got our blue wall built up there, I'm now going to grab some block of quartz. And then from this point, I'm going to go across another 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then just moving around, including this block, I'm going to go across 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then let's return to our blue concrete here. And then I'm just going to go across another 7 blocks from here. So I'm going to place one there. And then let's go across another 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then just moving around here, I'm going to go across another 13 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, just there. And then just moving back to our grey concrete here, from this block here, I'm going to place another grey concrete just there. And then I'm just going to build this all the way along until I'll meet up with the wall just here. And then I'm just going to build these walls up so they're 6 blocks high in total. And now we've got all of these walls built up, we're now going to need some black stained glass panes here. And then what I'm going to do with these, I'm just going to start from this block here, and I'm just going to build this all the way across, and then just coming around the other side, I'm going to build this across just until I'm 2 blocks away from this wall just here. And then I'm just going to build this entire glass wall up again, so it's 6 blocks total, just to match up with the walls. And once that has been built up, just along this side of the wall here, I'm going to place some more glass panes. Just there. And now we've got all of our walls built up here, we can now add our roof. So I've got some grey concrete, and then just from this point here, I'm going to place 1 grey concrete just there. And then I'm just going to extend this across another 16 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 just there. And then just moving around here, I'm going to extend this across by another 19 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 just there. And then just rotating around, I'm just going to build this across just until I meet up with the wall just there. And then just going to build all the way across to make the whole wall level. Just there. And then once we've done that, I'm just going to fill in the rest of this top layer here. So just filling this all the way up. And inside, we're going to have some hidden lights. I'm actually going to add some lights in the ceiling this time. We're going to have some lights hidden in the desk, which I'll show you later on. So yeah, let's just fill in this whole area here. There we are. So that has our roof all nicely completed there. And of course, if I don't have any lighting here, this shop as always, will become the next amazing bat zoo, as you can see here. So we better fix that lighting issue very shortly. But before I do that, let's add our controller logo here on this wall, just to show it is a game store. So what I'm going to need, if we grab some quartz stairs and a quartz slab just here. So firstly, starting from this block just here, I'm just going to place one quartz stair placed in this direction just there, so one upside down, and then on top of that I'm just going to add a block of quartz just there, and then just on top of that I'm going to add a block of quartz just there, and then on top of that let's add some quartz stairs as well. And then with another block of quartz next to this block here, I'm going to build across 3 blocks just there, and then I'm just going to place one more on the end there, and then underneath this block I'm going to place another quartz stair just upside down just there. Then on top of this block, let's add another quartz stair just there as well. And then with some more block of quartz, let's just fill in this gap just there. And then on top, with some quartz slabs, let's place one there, leaving a gap, and then another one just there. And that gives us a nice little controller shape for our sign just there. And now I want to add some joysticks. And for that, we're going to need some custom heads. And if you don't know how to get these custom heads, I will show you now. So if you head over to minecraftheads.com, there are loads of custom heads to choose from. So you just type in what you're searching for. And as you can see, there will be loads of heads you can choose from here. And if you choose your one and then copy one of the commands for the correct version, paste it in a command block, and that will give you your head. Happy days. All the links to the custom heads will be in the description below. So with our custom head, which is textured like grey concrete, I'm just going to place one head just there, leave a gap, and then place another one on the end there. And that will give us our joysticks, just to make it look more like a gaming controller there. So now to add a bit of extra detail to the store. So just from this block here, I'm going to go across another 2 blocks, so 1, 2. And then on this 4th block, just above it, I'm going to place one quartz slab just there. And then I'm just going to extend this out by another 4 blocks just there. And then just from this middle slab here, just leaving a block gap, so that should bring us to this 3rd block just here. I'm just going to place another quartz slab just there, and then extend that out by another 2. And then just moving across 1 block, and then going down another block gap, I'm going to place another quartz slab there. And then I'm going to build out by another 3 blocks just there. And then moving around, firstly, I'm going to build this out so it's 3 blocks just there. And for the second one, I'm going to build this out just by 1. And then for the bottom one, I'm going to build this out by 2. And just by doing this, this will give our window a cool little streaky pattern for our game store here. And then just moving around, I'm now going to grab a diorite wall just here. And then I'm just going to replace this block with one of them for a door handle just there. So now we've got the main building done. I've got some smooth stone here. And then just using this guide just around the whole building, I'm just going to replace this with all of the smooth stone. And now we've replaced all of that, I'm just going to replace all of this grass area with the rest of this smooth stone. And now let's add a few bushes to this build for a bit of nature. So what we're going to do, I got some oak leaves, and then just on this block, I'm going to place 1 just there, and then another 3 just along the side of it. And then moving around to the other side, I'm just going to place 3 just there, and then just 1 on top of the last block there. So next up, just moving around to the other side of the building here. I'm now going to make some custom game posters for the shop here. And to do this, I'm going to use some banners. So if we just get a loom and place that just there. Firstly, I'm going to make our classic Minecraft creeper banner. So for this, I'm just going to add a line banner just there. And you're also going to need some black dye. And you're also going to need a special creeper scroll banner pattern just there. So if we just grab that. So yeah, let's place our line banner just there. Let's add our creeper pattern there. And let's add a black dye just there. And that will give us our creeper banner just there. So let's just place this on this block just there. So next up, I'm going to add a Mario logo here. So what I'm going to do, let's just add our white banner into the loom here. And then what I'm going to do, firstly, with some red dye, firstly, I'm just going to create a little triangle pattern just there. So let's grab that. And then what I'm going to do, with some white dye this time, I'm going to choose this little pattern just on top there. So let's grab that again. And then switch into the red dye. I'm going to add one line just on the left there. And then let's add another one on the right as well. And then just to finish that M off, let's just add a white border going all the way around. Just like that. And let's place that down there. And next up for our Pac-Man logo. So what we're going to do for this one, let's place our black banner in here. And firstly, using some yellow dye, let's add a nice yellow circle just in the middle there. And then I'm going to add some black dye in. And then I'm going to use this bottom triangle just here, just to create a little slice outside this circle to make it look like the Pac-Man's eating all the ghosts. So let's add that, and then finally let's just add a blue border just here, and let's place that down as well. So I'm also going to use these banner designs for the inside as well, so I'm just going to keep these aside to use again later on. Talking of bats, let's deal with these bats now. So now, before we sort our little bat problem out here, firstly let's fill in the floor. So I'm just going to grab a block of quartz just here, and I'm just going to fill in this entire area with all of the quartz. So I'm going to add some hidden light in here for the shop. So what I'm going to do, just from this point, I'm just going to destroy this all the way to the corner there. And I'm just going to go across another 5 blocks. Just there. And I'm just going to replace this with some glowstone. And on top of that, I'm going to add some blue carpet. Just going all the way around. Just there. And then just moving to the other corner. Just there. I'm just going to replace this block with some glowstone and add some carpet on top of that as well. And then next up, just from this point here, I'm going to go across another 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'm just going to go another block next to that, so the 5th block. And I'm just going to replace that with some glowstone just there. And then just above this, I'm going to place another 4 glowstone. Sorry, bat. And then I'm just going to place another 5 in the other direction just there. And I'm just going to create a rectangle of glowstone. I'm just going to fill that in just there. And then on top of this piece of glowstone, I'm going to add a carpet design. So for this, I've got some blue carpet already. I'm also going to grab some grey carpet, some yellow, and some white. So I'm going to add a cool little Pac-Man rug design here. So what I'm going to do for this, firstly with some blue carpet, I'm just going to go all the way around, just for a little border for our rug here. And then with some yellow carpet, I'm going to place 3 just in a little L shape just there. And then with some grey, I'm going to place a diagonal row of 3 going down there. And then next up, I'm going to add 1 white carpet just there, and then another one just in this bottom corner here. And then I'm just going to fill in the rest of the areas with the rest of the grey carpet just there. And I do like carpets, as it's always a good way to add some sort of secret lighting into some builds if you don't want loads of hanging lights. But our secret lighting mission isn't done yet. So what I'm going to do, let's grab some grey wool as well. And then from this point, I'm going to place one there and then place another one just next to it. And I'm just going to build this across until I meet the wall just there. And then I'm just going to build this across the other direction just until I meet up with where I placed this carpet. And this is going to act as a desk for all of our PCs and consoles to be displayed. So I'm going to add some secret lights here. So what I'm going to do with some more glowstone on this 3rd block just here, I'm just going to destroy that and replace that with some glowstone. And I'm just going to leave a gap and then place another bit of glowstone just there. I'm going to leave a further gap and then just 1 more glowstone just there. And then going diagonally across, let's place another glowstone here. And then this time let's leave a gap of 2. 1 more glowstone, 1 more gap of 2. Another glowstone just there. And then I'm just going to top these with some grey carpet just there. So that fixes our lighting issue, but we do need to sort these bats out. So now let's add some materials to the shop. So firstly, I'm going to grab some grey wool. And then just on this block here, I'm going to go across 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just there. And then I'm going to grab some white carpet, and then I'm just going to place 3 white carpet, leaving a gap in between each one on there. And I'm also going to grab a pressure plate, and let's just place 2 of these on there as well. Then I'm going to grab some iron trapdoors. I'm just going to place these behind each stone pressure plate, just there. And just to flick them up, just grab a lever and let's just flick them just like that. And then next, let's get ourselves a painting here, and let's also place this just in front of them as well for some nice laptop designs just there. And now for a bit of pixel wall art here. So I've already got some grey wool, and to add to this, let's add some light grey wool, let's add some white, and let's grab ourselves some blue wool as well. So firstly, just starting on this block here, I'm going to place 1 grey wool just there. Next to that, I'm going to add some white. Then I'm going to go in with some blue. Let's return to some grey, and then let's add some white just there. And for the next layer, now I'm going to add some light grey just there. Let's add some grey, some white, some blue, and some grey on the end there. And then just at the top, let's add some white wool, some light grey wool, some grey wool, another bit of white wool, and then finally some blue wool just there for a nice little pixel art piece. And next up for our shop display, to display all the PCs, games, and everything in this shop. So what I'm going to do from this block here, I'm just going to go across 4 blocks with some grey wool, and then another 4 just behind that. So firstly, just for our computer monitor design here, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab some black stone stairs. And if you ain't playing on 1.19, you could probably use something like a stone brick stairs. I think that'll look just as nice, or maybe some quartz stairs as well. So let's grab these stairs and let's place 1 just there, and then another one just on the other end just there. And then on top of that, I'm going to get some black concrete now, and then I'm just going to place 2 on top of there. And to finish it off, let's get some iron trapdoors and place 2 on top there as well. And that gives us a cool little monitor design. And now for the desktop. So what I'm going to do for this, let's grab some white concrete. Let's just place 2 just there. And then in front of that, let's add some white stained glass just there as well. And then on top, let's get some white carpet and place 2 just on top just there. And then for a little power button, let's get a stone button and just place 1 on the side of it just there. And then just to add a cool little pattern to this desktop, let's make ourselves a banner. So what I'm going to do, let's get a loom and place that down there. I'm also going to need a white banner and also some blue and black dye. So what I'm going to do with this, let's place our banner inside, and let's add some black dye first. And firstly, I'm just going to add 1 line just there. Let's grab that. So let's place the blue in here, and I'm going to choose this pattern here, this kind of bottom rectangle pattern just there. So let's grab that, and then just by placing this in front of the PC here, that'll give us a cool black and blue pattern for the computer here. And next up, I'm going to add 2 more custom heads, and just using the exact same process as I shown earlier, I'm going to add 2 different heads. All the links to these heads will be in the descriptions, all the different commands that you will need for each head. So for this, I got a PS5 head and a Minecraft head, and I'm just going to place this PS5 head just there. And the next to that, I'm going to add a Minecraft block just there as well. And now with the front display done, we can now start adding some accessories to this section here. So firstly, what I'm going to do, let's grab some concrete here, and I'm going to grab some black, red, and white concrete here. So firstly, on this block, I'm going to place 2 black concrete just there. And then leaving a gap, I'm going to add some white concrete just there as well. And then on the end, let's add some red. And then let's grab some stained glass. So I'm going to get some black and white stained glass. So I'm going to add 2 black in front of the black one. Let's add 2 white in front of the white. And then some more black in front of the red one just there. And then on top of these, I'm going to get some different colour carpets just to match the PCs. So let's add some black carpet there. Let's add a white one and a red one just on the end there. And let's add the power buttons as well. So again, let's grab some more stone buttons, and let's just place these on the left hand side of each PC just there. And then just for a final touch, let's add some banners to the front. So let's grab ourselves a red banner, a black banner, and I'm also going to grab the same banner from this PC here. And just to grab it, I'm just going to use the middle button of my mouse just to grab it just there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to place that one on the white one just there. And I'm also going to place the black one there and the red one. And that will complete our PC tower designs just here. So next up for our monitor designs here. So for this, I'm going to grab some more black stone stairs. So let's just grab some of them. And then on this block, I'm going to place one just there. And then another one next to it just there. Then just leaving a gap, I'm going to repeat this another 2 more times. Just there. And on top, I'm going to add some different coloured concrete again. So firstly, let's add 2 black concrete just on top of that one. Let's add some white just there. And then on the end, let's add 2 red there as well. And then let's make these monitors alive. So let's get some paintings and let's add some to these monitors. Let's add one there. Let's add one there. Let's add another one there. I might change it too. Let's adjust the paintings. Oh, I just destroyed it as well. Let's adjust the paintings. Oh, I just had the one I like there. Yes, okay. Let's just add another painting there. Yeah, that will do. So yeah, just 3 paintings just there. And then just above these PCs, I'm going to add a shelf, which is going to store all sorts of boxes. So what I'm going to do, let's grab ourselves a quartz slab here. And then just on this block, I'm going to place one. I'm just going to place one on the other side of that. And then I'm just going to build this across. So this shelf is 7 blocks in total. And now let's grab some different coloured wool. So let's get some of that. So let's get some white wool, some red wool, and some grey wool. Nope, sorry, and some black wool. That's what I meant. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to place 2 black just there. The next to that, let's add 2 white. And then let's add 2 red. And then just 1 on top there. Right, and now let's add some more custom heads for some consoles. So again, just using the same process as all the other heads, what I'm going to do. So firstly, I've got an Xbox head here. Let's just add 2 just here. And next to that, let's add some Nintendo Switches just in the middle there. And then on the end, let's add some PS5s as well. And then on the end for a mouse design, I'm just going to add 2 buttons on the end there as well. So now we've got all of our gadgets added, let's add a shelf full of different games. So what I'm going to do, just from this point here, I've got some grey concrete. Let's just place 4 just there. And then let's grab ourselves some quartz slabs. And I'm just going to place 4 just going along just there. And then just going up, so on the 3rd block, let's place another 4. And then just on the end, let's add another 4 grey concrete going up just there. So now let's add some games to the shelf here. So firstly, I've got your classic Minecraft head there. Let's just place one for Minecraft just there. And next to it, for a Lego game, let's add a Lego head there as well. And then just going up for the game Overcooked, which I'm obsessed with, even though it's the most rated game ever. Let's just place a burger just there. And then next to that, for some Mario Kart, let's just add a Mario head just there as well. So now we've got all of our games placed, let's add some discs as well. So firstly, let's get some music discs first. Let's just look some of them up. Let's grab ourselves a green one there and a blue one as well. And then I'm going to give myself an invisible item frame. And I think this is a newly added thing into Minecraft. And I love it. So what we're going to do, I've got a command in the description. So if you just copy that, and if I just paste this here, this will give me a very special item frame. So if I just place this down, as you can see, you can't see it. So I'm just going to place 4 of these just in between the heads, just there. And then with these discs, just like a normal item frame, just going to place it there. And as you can see, it gets rid of the item frame. And it just looks like the item is placed down on the table, which I think looks quite nice. So I'm going to add a blue one there. Let's add ourselves a green one. Let's add a blue one there and a green one. Alternating it like that, and I'm just going to rotate these around just there, and that will give us some discs on the table as well. And then just for one final touch to the shop, let's grab these banners. So just middle clicking with the mouse, so pressing the scroll wheel, let's grab these banners, and I'm just going to place 3 in this area just here. So I'm just going to place the Minecraft one just there, a Mario one just there, and a Pac-Man one just there. Those banners placed, our gaming store is now all done. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy this tutorial, I'd love it if you give that like button a press, as it does help me out. And I'd really appreciate that. And I've actually also got my own Discord now. So if you want to join a cool, chill community just to hang out, I'll put the links to all my socials in the description. Thanks for watching and have a good day.